Hello and welcome to the Beer Search Party. This is Sean Inman with you. Today we are going to start off our February reviews with Alai from Cigar City Brewing. It's their IPA in a can. And a little twist to this February set of video reviews. The second review will be of Alai, but it will be the Humidor series version of the beer in a bottle. So two different versions. We'll see how they stack up, compare, and which one I prefer over the two. So this is from Cigar City in Tampa, Florida. The label isn't one of my favorites. You can barely see the Cigar City logo. It's sort of there, but it's in the wrong light. You can't really catch it. And then if you turn it around, the marketing speak, whatever the info, whatever you like to call it on the back, is also sort of in a very tough font to read. Not one of the better can designs, but it's a well-regarded brewery. Just recently had some collaboration brews that they did as well. Those sort of didn't work out either, so I'm sort of interested to see how their flagship IPA, named after a very tough sport, stacks up. So let's take a test and see what the aroma and the taste of the Alai IPA is like. Okay, it's very sweety, malty, almost got certain wordish sort of notes to it as well. Very much in that sort of vein. Very malt forward. Not a lot of hop presence to it in the aroma, which is very different from West Coast IPAs. Now, West Coast IPAs can run the gamut from Seattle and Portland ones, which are much less hoppy and in your face, to San Diego ones, which will try to tear the palate off the roof of your mouth. This one is definitely way on the other side of the country, and that's why you're not getting a big hop aroma coming off of this one. Now the taste of this one, the bitterness is there. You get some orange, you get some mango, some fruit sort of in there, but the predominant flavor seems to be the herbalness there, and the bitterness sort of comes in and then it just sort of sticks around. It's sort of like very subtly gets in there and then becomes the most dominant part of it. It's a very sharp, definitely much more herbal, not even really floral, but very herbal sort of dankness to it. Still very much more malt oriented. I did get this shipped from Florida, so it may have lost some of the hop character, but unless it was really, really old by the time I got it, this is definitely much more malt oriented. Now, part of that may just be the fact that being on the West Coast, I am now used to a certain level of hops that need to be there, otherwise it doesn't register on my palate. But to me, this one is very, it's got that fruity herbal thing going on, and it's interesting, but to me it's not really what I think of when I think of IPA. And that may be, like I said, partially my fault, partially just the fact of where I'm at in the geography of the United States craft beer scene. So mileage may vary depending on where you're from and what type of IPA you like. I do like the orange and citrusy notes on this, but I think it needs, for me, needs to have a bit more hop to it. Otherwise, it just doesn't grab me like I'd like. But now we'll see how the Humidor one stacks up with our next video review. Thanks very much for watching, and catch up on other beery news and what's happening in LA and various other little tidbits in the craft beer world that have caught my fancy at my website, www.beersearchparty.com. Cheers.